What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Hold on. So someone got at me and said that Hoodie from the Hood did a video on me, right? And it's called My Reaction to Dubs V Being a Racist. Now, before I get into the video, Hoodie and I used to chop it up. You know, he has my number, I have his. We used to, follow each other on IG. We've never had a problem. Hoodie decided he wanted to back up from me for his reasons. And let's see if he talks about that, and then I'll respond. I see it's a 21-minute video. There's no way I'm going to do all 21 minutes. I'll do some of it. Hopefully there's relevant stuff for me to respond to in the beginning, and we'll go from there. So let's get straight to it.
What's happening, Hoodlum gang? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old man, and I'm back at y'all with another video. But before we get started, if you happen to be new to the channel and want to become a member of the Hoodlum gang, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave me a comment below, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, hit that notification bell, and go on over to IG and follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. I've been seeing a lot of y'all trolls come over there too. It's cool, man. As soon as you say something stupid, you're getting blocked. Go create another account, try again.
True story. Oops.
The fact that y'all got that much time on y'all hands lets me know that you got to be a nobody in your real life. But anyways, y'all see the title. This is something that I've been seeing circulating over the past probably 2 days.
Yeah.
It started with Bobby Ye. I think he pointed it out first. And then I've seen a few other YouTubers like Chill over at 16 to Life speak on it. I seen OG Bam speak on it. Well, I seen like a clip, like a 1 minute clip. I don't know if he got a whole video. But the video that caught my attention was 16 to Life, Chills. This was yesterday.
And keep in mind that Chill and I, as well as Hoodie and I, have had interactions. Those other two that he named, we've never had interactions, and we never will. Based on they choose to use labels and call names, not knowing anything about me. So I give a fuck what they have to say. But Hoodie, I interacted with. Chill, I interacted with, and so I have no problem reacting to something that they have to say, because I'm pretty sure it will be respectful. But we'll see.
Yesterday, and the reason being is because I can kind of relate to what he's saying. I can not to say that I can't relate to Bobby, but from someone who actually interacted with Dubs a few times, I kind of related more to what he was saying. If y'all haven't seen that video, go check out his response. I think he released that video yesterday, so it should be at the top. But basically, his video was titled, "Is Dubs a Racist?" And he said the reason why he chose to speak on it is because this has been a question that people have asked him before in passing. I haven't spoken to Dubs since that whole situation with when he came down here. This was sometime last year, probably a year ago.
I think it might have been more.
He came down here with the Food and Felons guy. Y'all know unless you're new to the channel, you know the situation. I talked to him. He had that dude, Cowboy, with him, but he was inside the restaurant, never came out, never locked eyes, never had no interaction, no conversation, no nothing. So when I get into it with this dude, MC Gusto, aka Snoopy Snitch Ass, I don't know if Cowboy told him this, but then he jumped on the internet making it seem like, oh, I ran from him and all this weird J-Cat shit that he do. And I felt like Dub should have spoke up. I already said this in one of my other videos.
Wow. This is brand new. So, again, this goes back to I had Hoodie's phone number. Hoodie had mine. And let me go ahead, since this is being brought up. Let me address this situation. First of all, I want to say I considered Hoodie a friend. Me and Hoodie, I felt were cool. Cowboy was never a friend of mine. Cowboy was around me approximately 3 times. Somebody I'm cool with was at that time cool with him. They're not cool no more. Okay. I don't know anything about Cowboy as far as personal, because he wasn't my friend. He was somebody that was around. And as far as the day, I went to San Diego, told Hoodie, hey, I'm going to be in San Diego. He said, man, where are you going to be at? I'm going to pull up. I told him. He said, I'm going to pull up. I said, I got you. Let me know when you're there, right? Come in. Do the foodery with us. This is exactly what happened. I'm in Phil's Barbecue in Santee. Cowboy was there. Fig was there. Fig's wife and children were there. And I believe Cowboy had one of his homeboys with him too. If I remember right, I think he had one of his homeboys with him. Yeah, he did. And then Hoodie tells me, yeah, I'm here. So I come out. I'm like, hey, come in here. And he's like, nah. He's like, come here. Went outside. This is exactly what Hoodie said. He said, hey, Holmes, old boys here, out of respect for you and what you guys are doing, meaning me and Fig, he said, out of respect for you and what you guys are doing, I don't want to go in there and start some shit. That's Crip business. I had no idea what was going on. I said, don't even trip, Holmes. Let's go outside. We went outside. We did a short. Shook hands. Hey, Holmes, I wish you well. You know, you already know what's up. That was it. Whatever anyone else said, I don't know who Snoopy Badass is. I've never met him in my life. Never had a conversation with him. I don't know what he said. See, I don't know if people think that I sit around and I watch YouTube all day. I don't even watch. Like, people have to tell me, hey, this dude, like this video. Somebody told me that Hoodie made this video. I don't know. Right? Did Hoodie run from anybody? No. Did Hoodie make eye contact with him? No. Did Cowboy know who Hoodie was and that Hoodie was there? No. That wasn't the case. And regardless, Crip business is Crip business. If this dude doesn't want to fuck with that dude, that's their business. But there was no like running, and there was no aggressive stance on either side. Hoodie showed up and out of respect was like, hey, let's kick it out here because I don't want to fuck off what you guys got going. And again, Fig had his wife and children in there. Cowboy was there and had a homeboy with him, and like, you know, I'm glad it didn't turn into something. So anybody saying that there was anything otherwise, that's bullshit. So there's that. But again, this is the first I heard of it, and I wish Hoodie would have reached out to me and said, hey, you know, this is what's being said. I didn't know anybody was saying that ran. Snoopy Badass wasn't there to say that. But I'm not getting into all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I want to make it clear. I considered Hoodie a friend. Cowboy was never my friend. Cowboy was okay with somebody that I'm cool with. They are no longer on speaking terms. That's their business, right? But there you go for that.
I feel like he should have spoke up, like, because I pulled up to holler at you, and he just stayed quiet on the situation while they slandered my name, homie.
Never knew.
And like I said, I ain't spoke to him since. Ain't no bad blood. I just backed up, like, all right, homie. I feel like you should have spoke up. If you see this, I feel like you should have spoke up. And
well, I feel like, you know, I'm sure you'll see this. I feel like you should have called me. You should have let me know. I'm not aware that happened, but I would have damn sure said he never ran. Here's one thing I did see, and I'm going to keep it real. Somebody sent me a thing where you were saying if you ran across Cowboy, you would do this, or that. And people were saying, well, wasn't he in his vicinity? But I said, he straight out Hoodie said, but these were private conversations where I said Hoodie said he was being respectful to us and the homie had his family, his wife and kids there. Like, I respect that. You know, he could have easily, he knew he could have easily came with his homies and it could have went all bad. Like that would have been fucked up. But he didn't, and I don't see any cowardly act or any cowardice in what Hoodie did. I'll say that. But Hoodie, you know, you have my number. You could have called me like, hey, Holmes, you know, this and this and that. I'm sure I would have had no problem making a video and clarifying what happened that day. You know, it's been well over a year now, and for me to find out now that's what it was when you have my number, it's kind of like, damn. But let's see what else.
Let it be known that that's not what happened, homie. That, anyways, but in my past interactions with Dubs, I feel the same way how Chill feel, as far as he's just biased. He's a home teamer. You can't tell him nothing about his people. Racist, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Does the prison and YA environments have racial elements to where people will indulge in racial acts? Of course. Does that mean that that's how someone feels deep down inside? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But like Chill said, he had interactions with him. I've had interactions with him. He did do that Christmas video about 3 years ago. He also reached out to me, Nate Dogg 916, a few other people, just out of the kindness of his heart. Hey, I want to put this Christmas video together with YouTubers that I mess with and respect, and I did my little part too. I don't see racist people reaching out and including blacks in there. And you could say, oh, unless he's trying to cover up people. Racist people don't care.
Exactly.
If you know that they're racist. Unless racism has gotten watered down like everything else. Like, to me, I think of racism like during the civil rights and the KKK, like how they just had an extreme hate. Don't even touch our water fountain. Don't touch our toilets. You're contaminated. Like that type of stuff. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be on that level, but that's just what I think of racism. He has given me pointers and stuff too on my channel to try to see me elevate in this YouTube game. So I don't know if you could call that racist. That's just me. Like I said, is he biased? Yeah. And Chill, he kind of like,
you know, it's a trip. I don't want to, because I don't know what else is going to be said, so I don't want to get ahead of myself, but biased. Let me get a little deeper into this. Hold on.
Broke it down to sports. How some people every year, no matter what, Cowboy fans, 49er fans, for the most part. I'm just off top. Now Chiefs fans, well, Chiefs, they kind of got a reason to say that. But Cowboys, 49ers, even some Charger fans, for whatever reason, every year is their year, no matter what. Every year they go into the Super Bowl, they win in a division. Just delusional. Even though you could look on paper and be like, this don't look like this gonna get you there. You can't tell them nothing. Shout out to the homie Cousin Ice. Cousin Ice do that with the Steelers. If you follow him on Facebook, every year, Super Bowl bound, he posts that. So, and he gonna see this, he know. So some people is just like that. He is just one of those people that just won't admit when they lose.
I don't say win or lose at all. I need the video. I'm asking for the video. You know, I keep hearing these comments. Oh, you know, they always come out on top. What video? You're making it sound like there's a gang of videos where I said somebody won and somebody lost. I need to know 3 of those videos, even one. I make it a point. Again, I already said this. I'm going to say it again. I'm trying to reach everyone. So why would I alienate somebody? If people feel alienated, that's because of some internal stuff that they got going on. But I want to see exactly what's being said on here because I want to point something out.
Because he did 24 years. More than that if you include YA. He's done more than that. You can't sit here and tell me that the Hispanics have never lost.
I can tell you that wherever I was, what happened there. See, okay, hold on. He said 24 years. Okay. Let's go on that. Just my CDC. I want right now, even convicts, I need this done. Okay. Because this right here, this little shit that keeps being brought up, I want you guys to name me 3 fucking riots that happened between blacks and Southerners right now. In the last 24 years, 3 fucking riots. We know of Pelican Bay, right? Those of you that were around, you know New Folsom. 2 biggest ones. Name me 3 fucking riots. So let's not pretend that there's a fucking war at all times, man. Come on, man. Let's stop playing this game. Win or lose. Winning or losing don't even matter. Not to me. That is glamorizing. I keep saying, if I'm talking about who won and who lost, I'm glamorizing one side or another. I don't do that. You know, I keep hearing this lie. See, you can't have it both ways. I hear this that blacks are incarcerated at a higher rate than anyone else. Black males, right? But then you turn around and say, people turn around that make that same argument, turn around and say there's more Mexicans in prison than blacks. Which one is it? Because I know for a fact, every 180 yard, the blacks outnumbered the Southerners. They keep talking about the Mexicans outnumbered. Bullshit. Somebody right now that has access, I want you to get from Pelican Bay or one of these yards, get somebody to send you the alpha roster, the front cover of the population and the breakdown, blacks and Mexicans. And then remember, not all the Mexicans are Southerners. Southerners have never, ever, ever outnumbered the blacks. Ever. In a level 4 180. Maybe in Centinela, that's not a level 4 180. Maybe in Calipatria that had happened. Maybe, and I don't even think then. So when we hear this propaganda, nobody ever puts that fire out. And I don't give a fuck, but I'm just saying, it's a trip to me. In 24 years, you know, they never lied. There wasn't that many incidents. Come on now. Calipatria went crazy when it opened. You weren't there. I wasn't there. That shit started dying off when I came in the system in 94. Like, come on now. Let's be real. California prisons are extremely violent. Majority of those incidents are in-house. There is not black and Mexican warring every day so we can say, well, they lost 10 times and we lost 10 times. It's not happening. It's just, let's deal with reality, man. Come on.
He comes across as if it wasn't even, the essays got the better of the blacks, and that's just not the reality of the situation. And this, I ain't gonna lie, this is the type of shit that makes me, like, I'm cool off even listening to them stories when I see the title, because I already know. Now, this story was something about a water fountain, about them taking a water fountain from the blacks.
That it was never said. Go to the video, somebody clip it. Clip it and post it in a short and tag me. That it ever came out of my mouth that a drinking fountain was taken from the blacks. I will say again what actually happened. I was there. There were 3 drinking fountains on the yard. 2 in black areas, 1 in a neutral area. The one in the neutral area was moved. When was it taken from the blacks? When did it ever come out of my mouth? This is the thing of selective hearing. No matter what my intent is, when I say something, it's what people choose to perceive and choose to hear. And every content creator should remember that. And make your video and be confident in what you meant, because you can't change what people choose to hear.
And the blacks not wanting to go to war and just accept.
See, wow. And blacks choosing to accept it and not wanting to go to war. I'm going to reiterate. and I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm tired of this topic. Obviously, people have made up their minds. I don't give a fuck, right? Those that have interacted with me have said, he has said it, Chill has said it, Damien has said it. These are all black men that I've interacted with, that I've gone out of my way to help. They didn't ask me for help, but I want to see them succeed, right? All of them have said the same thing, have said the same thing. I'm not a racist. So all this extra stuff just adds fuel to the firing. You know, let me go back for a second because I
forgot when I see the title, because I already know. Now this story was something about a water fountain.
Okay,
about them.
I remember. Now I'm gonna bring this up one last time, and you guys do with it what you want. Okay. Sea facility in New Folsom, where this incident occurred, was for Southerners considered a victim yard up until 2000. The layout of the yard was established by dudes from Southern California who could not be around dudes on B yard. You understand? So when you had, after 2000, when you had real Southerners hitting that sea facility and seeing the layout, the landscape, there were people that were like, the fuck is this? There were discussions with the blacks where it was like, look, Holmes, you know, this right here, the bottles that agreed to this, they're not with the program. And there was no cowardice on the black side that they chose to have, fuck that drinking. They had two. I don't see where there was cowardice. I don't see where it made them look bad. The whole story had nothing to do with that. That's what certain people are choosing to grasp onto. Again, that's something within their own heart and mind. It's not what my story was about.
Taking a water fountain from the blacks and the blacks not wanting to go to war and just accepting it. I don't know. I wasn't there, homie. I doubt it though. I don't care what you say. I doubt it.
Yeah. You know what? I think I might. There's somebody I can get at. I might get at. I know the individual has reached out to a certain content creator, but I might get at this person and have them talk about it. I really don't want to because it's a nothing factor. It really isn't. The whole fucking intent just is out the window because certain people have their ego in the way. There ain't a story I tell that's a lie. There's not one story on my channel about prison that I tell that's a lie. That's how my mom's rest in peace. I am a man. The fuck I gotta lie about? People lie when they want to impress people. People that need to impress others are insecure and don't know who the fuck they are. So it is what it is. I chose to respond to this video because, like I said, I considered Hoodie a friend. I wanted to hear this out, and I wanted to hear it out with you and respond. To me, I think the most important thing I responded to was the cowboy thing. The rest of this prison shit, that people that drinking fountain, it's mind-blowing to me. It is. And those who have made up their mind that I'm a racist, I can't change your mind. You thought that before I said a word. You saw that. You thought that when you saw what I look like. You thought that when you figured out, oh, he's from Southern California. It is what it is. Meanwhile, you know, those that know me and are still in my life, I appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I don't need to see anymore. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out.